Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to Fishing Barents Sea. So I recorded an episode of this last night, and I just had problem after problem after problem. One big thing was the lines that we had set. Our crew member had disappeared completely, because if you remember in the last episode, we had saved. We had saved with some lines out, and we were out ready to pick those lines up for the next episode. Well, our crew member had disappeared. Our lines were completely empty. There was nothing on them at all. So I decided that during the episode that we would fast travel back to port and rebait our lines, and we would have to rehire a crew. But of course, fast travelling back to port, that big ferry got in the way again, and as opposed to what happens in Fishing Barents Sea, which is if you come across another boat, both boats stop and your fast travel stops, it kept going, and it hit the ferry and sunk my boat. So I decided, okay, we'll start during that episode, we'll start another game. So I started another game, hired crew member, set up for deep line, and of course got out to come on, slow down, got out to and dropped the deep lines, and let them wait and stuff, and I got no bites even to the point where the lines were no longer valid. So I sort of gave up. I just got into it tonight and decided that I was going to do a test and see if I could get some long lines baited and working, and of course we have fish. They have done a hot fix on it. So I do apologise. Poor old Hokey Pokey is not feeling very well, and she's sitting next to me doing some artwork. And she may cough and splutter a little bit, which she can't help, so I apologise about that. So anyway, here we are, and I set these, and I was just going to do a test, to be honest. And as soon as I seen, I sort of waited for a period of time and seen that these had actually had bites. I thought, oh, okay, all right, I better start up an episode. So, which is what I have done. So we're picking these up. We're going to pick these up. It might be a pretty short episode. We're going to pick these up, and then we're going to head back to port and sell them off. We'll see what gives us the best swordfish. Now I did bait these lines with squid, which is the best to use if you want to get swordfish. So bait them with squid, and you will get more swordfish than you do tuna. So so there you go. So I thought, oh well, I better throw an episode in. Well, that's not very good. I didn't get that very well, did I? And here we are, and the crew member has started working as well. That was only okay as well. I really need to start getting perfects on this. It would be so much easier. All right, we got that one, beautiful. And I did drop lines in a really weird pattern, because I was watching the sonar as I did it. As I said, with the previous lines that I had baited and put in, I got nothing. I got the low fish population or no fish population error or notification. So, but for this one, everything seems to be okay. So keep your fingers crossed. I don't seem to be having the fuel issue that people were having with fast travel and stuff. Yeah, not at this point anyway. How's our... Oh, look, we've got quite a lot in our hull, haven't we? All right, which is good. That's not a bad thing, but we've gone over halfway on 3 lines, so we're probably going to lose a little bit of fish. Remembering that this is a brand new boat. It's got no upgrades at all, so so there you go. So we'll go back in and we'll sell this. We'll rename this little boat. I'm going to do some streaming on it tonight. I'm streaming in about 45 minutes, so So I'm going to do some streaming on this tonight, and maybe, you know, build up a little bit of capital and stuff like that. So I didn't really want to with well, come on, let's pick that up. I didn't really want to with my YouTube game, but I think I will. I think I will, or otherwise we might end up with like Fishing Barents Sea, which is you know, very, very, very slow progress. So near the end of the Fishing Barents Sea series, people were wanting me to go out and do some fishing and stuff and earn some capital off camera. So I'll probably just stream it tonight, so for a couple of hours, and build up a little bit of capital. I haven't opted into the beta for this, but I am considering opting into the beta. The only problem with doing that in YouTube series is that you do seem to have issues. Now I am doing the closed beta for Medieval Dynasty, and I'm not, touch wood, at this point in time having any problems with that. So I don't know about the closed beta for this. If you do want to come and join us on our Discord channel, one of our mods, Mikey, is continually posting updates about this, and he's continually posting updates and info from devs about Medieval Dynasty as well. So it's well worth being on our Discord channel. It's a great place to be anyway. There we go. That was 2 fish and 528 kilos, so that wasn't bad, was it? Our hull is pretty well full. Our light's working there, which is pretty good. So I think this is just going to be pretty well be a dead line, this one. We've got 6 lines on board, as you can see there. But there you go. There you go. Our crew member is sitting there waiting. We will put her back into the crew house when we get back to port, just in case that bug is still going, where you lose your crew member. But hopefully that'll be fixed soon as well. So, all right, in we go. This is the last one, but we don't have any room left in our hull at all. So, unfortunately, there we go. Let's get these. Oh, perfect. That was a perfect one. There you go. And it was just a quick last minute plunk. That's a good one. Doesn't really make any difference because we've got no hull left. There we go. Oh, look, there's a tuna. I think, was that the first tuna? Yeah. 822 kilos on that line. Okay, beautiful. Anyway, that is good. So what we will do is I'm going to throw her into resting, and we are going to head back this way. If we go into our map now, and we go into finance, we can see fish prices on the 2 ports that we're doing now. We've got swordfish, 16.70 a kilo in Yarmouth, and at Dennis Point 37.8 a kilo. So what we need to do is, the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to save this. I'm going to save that in that slot there. Beautiful. And the second thing we're going to do is we are going to fast travel. We're going to fast travel over to Dennis Point, where we are getting a massive price. The price is usually on average about 20. The average price is 25 a kilo, I think, for swordfish. So 37 is not bad at all. Not bad at all. I am a little bit concerned about. Oh, there we go. I was a little bit concerned about hitting a boat. All right, let's run him in here. This is actually pretty good. I'm pretty excited about this. In we go. And we need to think of a name for our boat, because the Mickey is yeah, it's not working for me. It's not working for me, so I think we might name it after I think we might name our boat after a Tom Waits song, I reckon. Would you like to sell your fish at Dennis Point? Yes, we would. 101,000. So we got a really bad price for a very bad price for tuna, but we only had one of those, and an extremely good price for that. We got $11 more a kilo, nearly $12 more a kilo than what the average price is. So that is awesome. So it's definitely well worth picking up on, really. Let's sell that catch, and then what we might do, guys, I reckon what we might do is let's go into the dock. Let's go into upgrades. Storage, I think we might upgrade to that storage there. I don't know whether this is like one and then you get another 3,000 and then another 3,000 on that, and it's 6,000 total. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go to that storage and add that to the basket. Alright, and check out on that one. The other thing that I am going to do is I really want to test out the autopilot, and as thank you very much to the community, because we have such an awesome community that somebody did tell me how I could use the autopilot. You do need to plot a course on the map before you use it, which is pretty cool. Fish sonar, I think we might update the fish sonar as well, so we'll add that to the basket. I am planning on getting the ocean runner at some point, but as far as I'm aware, it does have some issues. Radar we will update to number 3 as well, so we'll just do some updates on this ship. I think I don't think it's going to matter too much, to be honest. Let's update with plus 20 horsepower on that. Alright, that should be fine for now. So we've got good quota. Let's bait our lines, fishing gear. Let's bait our deep lines. We will bait with squid, and for those of you that are wondering, you hold down your left mouse button and pull to the right to do that. So let's bait everything there. That is all ready to go. Is there anything else that we can do? Let's go into the bar. Let's have a look at what tips. That's 3 days ago for mackerel, which doesn't concern us at the moment. There is missions, port delivery, deliver to another port. It doesn't really tell us what port though, does it? Could be anywhere. It could be absolutely anywhere. Services, insurance. I think we are going to go insurance on our boat. Think we will. Let's see. If you completely destroy your boat, insurance can help alleviate the cost of purchasing a new one. If your boat sinks, you will not be reimbursed at all. What's that one? 50% reimbursement. 60% reimbursement is 35,000. There's not much difference there, is there? I think we'll take this one and we'll add that to our basket as well. Might as well. Let's see. Anything else? We did have, I think I did take over. I did take a, pretty sure I took out, yeah, I took out 20,000 so that I could start that off. So we'll pay that off too. Beautiful. Little bit of messing about. Alright, that is perfect. The other thing that we need to do is we need to go in here and we need to go into... is it in here? Change name. Alright, let's change the name. Now, what are we going to call it? Let's see. I don't know how big this can be, so... let's call the first one Shore Leave after Tom Waits, and we will do our boat in let's do it in I mean, we should really do it in Simi Green, but let's do that. Oh no, that's just the color of that. We can't actually, can we change the color of our boat? That's the question. Let's see. Let's leave that in. Let's leave that in black. All right, and rename that. Can we change the font size? No, it won't let me. Ah, yes, there we go. All right, perfect. Perfect. We shall do that. So that is good. Change, rename. There we go, and return. So there you go. That's the other thing that I would like to do. We better actually buy some fuel as well, so we'll purchase that. Is there any repairs? 83 cents. Yeah, I think we can afford that. Can you repaint? Can you repaint? I don't know. If anybody knows how I can repaint that, it'd be nice to actually repaint it. Would be really, really cool. It doesn't look like you can do it in... this menu is horrible. It's actually horrible. Upgrades and shipyard is there. There's no paint upgrades in there. Is there any... in shipyard? No. No rigging. In maintenance, I don't think there was any. Definitely wasn't an option to. No, there's no option to. It's only the option to paint that. So, which paints over the top of the rope as well. Okay, let's return from that. Okay, beautiful. Let's get out of here. Let's check him out. There we go. The Shore Leave. That is the name of our boat. Is the Shore Leave. Now, I'm pretty sure we... yes, no worries. I hope they get rid of those alerts. I truly, truly do. Let's go back into there. Actually, let's go into here and turn off our work lights because we don't need those on at this point in time. What we do need to do is get out of Dennis Port without crashing into anybody. So, all right, lovely. There's the autopilot up there, which I'm looking very, very forward to testing out. Okay, we probably should, and I mean, YouTubers probably wouldn't normally do this, but we probably should save this as we go, and continue to save it. So it's always good to get into the habit when games are having so many issues. So. All right, out we go. Out we go. So, where's the port? We could go out and we want to go up there. So, I reckon what we might do is we might come out here, run along here, and maybe out to here and see what we can find. I think so. Let's keep our eye on those other boats. Oh, there we go. We need to turn around and head out to that over there and see what that is. So we shall do that. There we go. Let's maybe bring that out a little bit. There we go. All right, we'll head in and see what that is. Do a little bit of exploring there. Then we shall drop our lines. And maybe head over to the other port and check that out and see what that port up to the is it to the west? Would you call it the west? Yeah, northeast, not the west, northeast. Okay, beautiful. Wonder what this could be. Where's our searchlight? There's our searchlight. Oh, no. Flick him on. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see because this is how you unlock a lot of your boats and stuff in this, which is actually a pretty cool little mechanic, really. It's a pretty cool little idea. So, what do we have? It might be this lighthouse out here, I think, that we'll be unlocking. By the looks of it, there might be something out there. There might be a boat at a dock at the lighthouse or something. We can see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, guys. let's see. We go into hawk discovered. The hawk. What is the hawk? Is that the lighthouse? I'm guessing that's the lighthouse. It's not actually a boat. Wow, look at that. Isn't that awesome? I actually really like that. That's a really nice screenshot. I'm going to have to get a screenshot of this one, guys, I reckon. As soon as it gets rid of that HUD thing. Look at that. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. What we might do then is we've got bait on board. We've got baited lines on board, but what we might do for this episode, seeing as how I have to get organised for a stream, is we might actually head up to directly up to let's get rid of that. We might head directly up here towards undiscovered location. So let's throw that in here. It might be nice to come in here and actually explore some of this stuff at some point. Would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? In there, like that. And just have to keep our eye on boats. There's one flicking around there. Oh, there we go. We'll go and explore this one as well. This might end up being Cape Roseway Lighthouse discovered. Okay, that's over there. All right, no worries. That's fair enough. Let's go back into here, and off we go. It does kind of pay to it does kind of pay a little bit to actually go out where other fishing boats are and see what you can find there in regards to fish and stuff. So now is the port over there? It looks like it is. This is actually pretty cool. I do like this. Definitely. It's definitely a good looking game. It reminds me a lot, this scenery and stuff reminds me a fair bit of Silent Hunter 5, when you're bringing your sub into port. That's just pretty cool. There we go. There's the docking place over there. So we will head over this way. Hopefully there is somewhere here to rest a crew as well. Let's see. So the goal in this series is to get way further than what we got in Barents Sea, and hopefully, get into some of these bigger boats, doing some crab and all of that type of stuff. So that's our aim and our goal. To achieve that, I may need to obviously do some streaming in between and some gaming in between filming episodes. So look at that. That's a nice boat, isn't it? Alright, in we go. Perfect. Alright, we shall dock here. There we go. Alright, let's go some port info. In 1762, two families from Massachusetts journeyed to Nova Scotia in an effort to find a new colony that was close to the rich fishing grounds of the Grand Banks. When they found the sheltered Allendale Bay, they knew they had found a jewel in Raw. Situated halfway between the colonies in New England and the fishing grounds, their new community would be a centre for both fishing and trade. The patriarchs of those first two families, Jonathan Locke and Hosea Churchill, went on to become the captains of the industry in the area. Churchill became the first mayor of the township. Lovely. Let's see now. Whoa, what happened to the boat then? I don't know what happened to the boat. Shipyard. What ships are available in this shipyard? The Ocean Runner. This is the next ship that we're probably going to work on. It gives you 40 nets if you want to do net fishing, 40 lobster pots, which is pretty cool, and 40 long lines if you want to do that. It doesn't do deep line, but we want to move into probably doing nets, I think, in the next one. Nets or lobster, I'm not sure. So at least we know that we can purchase this boat here. In town, there is a crew house. We have no crew there on board. Let's rest her at the crew house so that who do they have for hire? You can have two people on this boat, as far as I'm aware. So, so we could get ourselves another one, but we might leave that until we have the ocean runner. Bar tips, pollock and silver hake. No good to us at all. All right, our lines are baited, aren't they? Yeah, squid deep line, squid deep line, squid deep line. All right, so there you go, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm going to head off and do some streaming with the community. So don't forget to come and join us on Twitch if you get the opportunity. We have some great fun on there, and I'll be streaming this one tonight. Also, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Fishing North Atlantic. Thanks, guys. Bye.